Rebel Canners teaching all kinds of food preservation, especially the old ways. We could all use a lot more of the old ways these days. So today, Rebel Canners, I have some cheese. I bought it on clearance, which makes me laugh because this is cheddar, and cheddar only gets better with age. So if this didn't have the herbs in it, I would be waxing it and preserving it, aging it that way. But it has herbs in it. So what I'm going to do to keep this cheese a little bit longer is to cut it up into cubes and put it in oil with some herbs. And so I also have some mozzarella sticks that have dried out, and they taste like, how do I put it, like pasty. It's the only way I can describe it. So I'm going to cube those up and also put them in oil and hope that they soak up some of that oil. They're in like a saltwater brine. They're in those peel sticks. There's some that the kids got. So I'm going to put this cheese in oil with a little bit of herbs and help preserve it a little bit longer that way at my campsite. Now I'm going to tell you to put it in the refrigerator. I'm not putting it in the refrigerator. So just to let you know, that's how I'm going to preserve it. So we're going to keep it away from oxygen, and that will help keep bacteria and mold from growing on it. All right, let me turn you around and show you what I'm doing. I'm just going to cut it into small 1-inch cubes, trying not to touch it with my hands as much as possible so that I don't introduce anything from my hands onto the cheese. So, all right. All right, so those are ready to go in the oil. All right, so we've got it all cut up, and I've picked some fresh herbs. I'm going to throw some thyme in there and some rosemary, thyme, and a couple basil leaves. I don't want all this basil. A couple, 3, there's 4 loose leaves. All right, so I've got some herbs in there, and now I'm just going to get all of this cheese in this jar on top of the herbs. Just kind of layering it so I get a little bit of each every time I go in for a scoop of it. All right, and then, oops, sorry about that. Get the lid off we're just going to put our extra virgin olive oil in, and this just helps keep the air out so that mold and bacteria cannot grow on the outside of our cheese. You know, the ones that we didn't already put in there. We want to make sure that we cover it all the way. There we go. So it's all the way covered. And because we just discovered this that we like, I'm going to put a little rosemary garlic seasoning in there too. Just going to measure with my heart there. I didn't have any garlic. So, yeah. That stuff is great on macaroni and cheese. I got it at Sam's Club. Absolutely wonderful. All right, so it is now covered, and I'm just going to let it marinate. And if you have refrigeration, stick that in your refrigerator. It is good for a very, 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 very long time. Thank you, Rebel Canners. All 3 Rebel Canners cookbooks are available on Amazon for sale, including the recipe piles from the Facebook. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell.